Hey everyone, I'm Josh, and in this video I want to talk to you about the importance of not caring about everything. Instead, picking and choosing the things that you actually care about, the things that you spend your time and attention on. Because it's way too difficult to try to care about a bunch of different things. And I've noticed that people who have a high level of empathy, or even people who are people pleasers, can often fall into this category of caring about way too many things and basically spreading themselves thin. And usually, as you may guess, they will often care about people a bit too much. But you can also do this with all sorts of other things, like maybe work or what's going on over the weekend, or just random things that occur throughout your daily life. So I would urge you, pick and choose what you truly focus on and care about, because it is way too mentally draining to care about a bunch of different things or a bunch of different people. Some of you may be familiar with the book I'm about to mention, but I first really had my eyes open to this concept by Mark Manson in his awesome book called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a the bad word, it's in the title, but it's censored. It's a phenomenal read where he basically just talks about the importance of not caring about every random little thing in your life, because it's way too difficult. It's way too draining. It's not something that most of us can manage well. It's a recipe for burnout, for your mental health declining so much that it's hard for you to function anymore in your day-to-day life. So it's in your best interest to not care about a bunch of different things. Instead, you want to cut down that list to as few things as possible. And all of us should really spend time thinking about this consciously. What things are the most important to you in your life? What things do you really want to prioritize? And your list should probably be less than 10 things, but because even 10 seems like a lot of items, right? 10 things for you to constantly be focusing on and caring about all the time, that can be rather draining too. So try to keep the list as short as possible. But what are the most important things to you? What are the things that you would like to prioritize to spend most of your time on? These of course can be people, like if you have children, or if you're married, if you have a significant other, of course you want those people at the top of your list. Your family, if you've got a good relationship with them, your close friends, people like that. And then beyond other people, you also want to focus on certain things to you, like your career maybe, or your creativity, your hobbies, things like that that you derive a lot of meaning from, your passions. Those are all things that you should prioritize as well. But again, try to keep this list as short as possible. This is all for your mental health. It is way too difficult to have a bunch of things that you're trying to divert your time to. I mean, time is something we can never get more of, right? It's a finite resource, so you really want to make sure that you're spending it on the right things that will actually matter to you 5 years from now. So that's a good way of prioritizing stuff. Will it actually matter 5 years from now? And if it doesn't, get rid of it, right? You probably don't need it on your list if it's not going to be important to you 5 years from now. And this is also helpful when it comes to dealing with conflict or problems like that may trip us up. Like, let's say you have a coworker who starts spreading some BS rumor about you. That would not be very fun, right? But will it matter 5 years from now? Hopefully not. Okay, maybe that wasn't the best example, because nowadays there are some rumors that could definitely follow you, unfortunately. And things are weird, but you get what I mean. Usually, if someone says a rude word to you in passing, it won't matter 5 years from now. If someone's mean to you in the grocery line one time, who cares? Your life will go on. So little things like that, don't give them more time than they need, because they're not going to be important 5 years from now. You shouldn't spend much time on them. You shouldn't care about them. This is something that is incredibly powerful to practice. So do it in your own life. Find out what's really important to you, what you should be focusing on, and then try to only spend your energy on those things. And don't let the smaller things trip you up. As people often say, don't sweat the small stuff, right? This is what they mean. So that way when you have one negative Nancy saying mean things to you, it won't matter even a week from now. So you're not going to let it trip you up. You're not going to let it impact your mental health. Anyway, I strongly suggest that you practice this in your own life. It's not too difficult a concept to embody. It just takes some conscious time where you actually think about what matters to you, and then start practicing focusing most of your time and energy on only those things and not getting tripped up by all the other minutiae that may be in your life. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you in this video. I truly hope it was helpful. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to leave a like on it for the algorithm. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section below. Especially let me know if you've already read Mark Manson's book, because it's probably one of my favorite books of all time. It's just such a great read. And Mark Manson has a way with words that's pretty funny. He often curses a lot, so it can be an entertaining read as well. Also, I do have one-on-one coaching with me offered at my website link below. So if you'd like to work on a mindset topic or develop more confidence, learn a few tips for dating, things like that, or even work on the topic of this video, which is, of course, not letting small things trip you up so much and figuring out how to prioritize your time in life, I can help you develop all of these skills. So if that's something that would interest you, feel free to shoot me an email. But that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Truly hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Arrivederci!